Chapter 61. A great and humble nation will be followed by the whole world. A great country stays in a low position. All resources of the world flow to it. The female of the world often wins the male with her stillness, by lowering herself through her quietness. Therefore, if a bigger country lowers itself before a smaller one, it wins friendship and trust. If a smaller country lowers itself before a bigger one, it wins trust and inclusion. So those who win must yield. Those who yield can win. The bigger country should not take over the smaller one. The smaller country should not offend the bigger one. Thus, to allow both to get what they wish for, the bigger country should take a lower position. Revelation chapter 61. The downstream area of the Yangtze River and Yellow River collect much more water than the upper and middle stream areas, because they are at the lower end of the river. If big nations can have a modest virtue of tolerance, then all the talents and resources from near and far will converge in these nations. When we observe the female, it appears superficially that she is not as strong as the male. However, the female's gentle, soft, and tranquil characteristics always overcome the strong-seeming masculine. This is the way in which stillness can overcome action and win over impetuousness. If the big nations display humility and modesty and exercise tolerance towards the smaller nations, there will be goodwill and allies coming from all directions. The small nations should remain humble and friendly, and both nations will then display mutual respect. When big nations do not invade smaller countries and small nations do not offend the bigger nations, both will build on the basis of good faith and peaceful coexistence, and this will enable them to enjoy common prosperity. If big nations display their modest demeanor, the support will come from all sides. If big nations show strong hegemony and aggression, the decline will not be too far away.